Oh. Oh. Alright, my settings up. Somebody can check my settings.
Okay, 30,000 in the pocket, no change. Okay, I might pass the ball, but this is no game. Okay, all my girls, they love and hate me the same. Okay, so when I die, I ain't gonna be from old age. Somebody gon' want revenge, somebody might want it now. Right pocket got zeros, left pocket got pound. Somebody gon' want revenge, somebody might want it now. Go to hey.
I don't even give a fuck. It's cool. I'm coming. You supposed to show your settings though, but it's all good. You alright? You alright? I ain't worried about it.
Honey, dash, got it on smash, foot on the gas. I will not crash. They will not stop me. Tenfold, copy, end zone. Watch me celebrate. I'm cocky. I do my dance, jump in the stands. No man, the man. Oh, deal with the hands. Thought he could guard me. I ruin they plans. I do what I want. They do what they can. Got it on smash, foot on the gas. I will not crash. Honey, y'all dash. 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 Yeah. They can't catch up cause they lacking the stamina. Way too advanced to be playing with amateurs. They on the track when they tackle like damages. They react and play it back on the camera. Hot boy, just consider me flammable. Sure shot, I got all the intangibles. Need a leash, I'm a beast, I'm an animal. Eat the competition.
The Bucks, I think.
Know the game like I wrote up the manual. I do weekly what you do in the annual. MVP, that decision unanimous. Big dogs, I don't think they can handle it. Battlefield, it's just me and my warrior. Guaranteed we emerge victorious. Years, blood, sweat, tears, it's glorious. I remember when they always ignoring the dash. Got it on smash, foot on the gas. I will not crash. They will not stop me. Tenfold, copy, end zone. Watch me celebrate. I'm cocky. I do my dance, jump in the stands. No man, the man. Oh, deal with the hands. Thought he could.
Coach, the weather this time of year in the South, perfect. Fall football weather, and we've got the roof wide open here at Mercedes-Benz Stadium in the heart of Georgia. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Atlanta Falcons. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's Ryan. Oh, it's intercepted. He was trying to get it to Ridley. Picked off right around the 43. I'm not sure exactly what they had planned for play number 1 from scrimmage, but I can guarantee it wasn't that interception.
No doubt about that one, because in their daydream, this was going to be a dream play to get things started. Instead, it turned into a nightmare for them.
A first carry now for Kareem Hunt. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. That gain of 15 gets him on the doorstep, 1st and goal.
And there we see an early burst that makes him one of the leading rushers in the league.
Well, I want you to know, I listened to you yesterday when we were watching film. You said write down the word vision for him. It was on display there, wasn't it?
It certainly was, because he allows the blocks to set up in front of him. And if that continues, it could be a long afternoon for those guys trying to play some defense.
And that is caught, but the back judge right there to say incomplete. That time they were looking for the former Auburn Tiger, Ricardo Lewis. But it'll be 2nd and goal. A line of scrimmage, once again the 5 as they get ready for 2nd and goal. They'll run. This is Hunt. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know. You know better than I. He has the ability to take over a game. And that is caught. Touchdown, Kansas City. Tyreek Hill with touchdown number 8 on the year. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. Extra point up and through, and it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And to be frank, they're just in a tough spot. It's only November, already eliminated from playoff contention. I know the fan base doesn't want to hear that, but that's the case. What are they fighting for now going forward?
You know exactly what they're fighting for is that word that some people don't want to hear, but it's pride.
Draft. Oh, okay. I was going to go draft, but pride's better, right?
You know something? You're right, because that's part of it, but that's two different mindsets. That's front office mindset, draft position, where are we going to be and what do we need to get? And then the players and the coaching staff right now, pride. Can they win some games and feel better about themselves despite the fact they have no shot at the playoffs?
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. It's a gain of 11, and the Falcons pick up the first. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Ryan under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
Hindsight is 20/20, partner. Maybe they should have kept it on the ground again.
Well, it almost looked like the O-line was run blocking again. I mean, they opened up a big hole last time. This time they opened up a hole, and the quarterback got sacked. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. Here's Ryan. Looking downfield for Jones. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. I know he wants to get his team back in the game, but a 50-50 ball right there that maybe was a little questionable.
Yeah, he's pretty lucky to get that one back. I think that sometimes these quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence. It borders on arrogance, and that can put your team in some Dutch.
Yeah, especially maybe when you look at some safety routes after the interception he had that ended their last drive.
Before halftime and that fumble.
3rd and long. It's Ryan. Airing it out, looking for Ridley. Oh, it's intercepted. He was trying to get it to Ridley. Picked up by Juan Thornhill.
Well, they didn't exactly show patience there, did they? Just down a score, they come out firing right away and compound things by throwing an interception. They put their defense in a really tough spot.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They'll be looking to duplicate that first drive, the one that got them that 7-0 lead.
Of course they would. And look, they're on the road. So getting the 7-0 lead was huge for them, right? Imagine getting up 2 touchdowns on the road, taking the crowd out of the game. It'd be ideal.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Now Mahomes gives to Hunt, and he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. 7 yards there and a 1st down. Now, look, that wasn't a huge gain, but those are the types of carries I think they were missing in their loss last week. They couldn't get him going on the ground.
Did you get the same feeling I did during our meetings, that they kind of regretted that he didn't touch him?
Absolutely.
You know, hey, he should have touched him more last week. They weren't going to make that same mistake. They've taken care of that earlier.
It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively, because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
On 2nd and 11 now. Mahomes. This is caught inside the 15. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Tyreek Hill with his second touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead. Still first quarter, 2 receiving touchdowns for him. How are they going to slow him down?
I think they're thinking about altering their game plan. Whatever they came in with, now maybe you switch a better cover guy to him. Or you make sure you have more people in his general area wherever he lines up to at least try and discourage them from throwing the ball to him.
That's fielded in the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
I didn't get on a lead like that, huh? And like that.
About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points get that 0 off the board. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 49-yard line. And here's another interception, the 3rd of this first quarter. Darren Lee picks it, and he's able to bring it up 5 yards shy of midfield to the 45-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
Foyesade Aluakan made the tackle there from his safety position. They'll run with Hunt on 2nd down. And he's over midfield and into Falcon territory. It's a gain of 6, moves him to a manageable 3rd and 2 situation. Getting the sense, Charles, are going to put big emphasis this afternoon on the run game.
And why not? What we're seeing so far, it's working pretty well from them. And here's the best part. We always talk about the best performers do their job when the lights come on. I think he likes natural light best.
Yellow, yellow. I've got blue, lady.
They'll try to run for the 1st down with Hunt. And Hunt is not going to get there. Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on 3rd.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beat. They want to run the football. But that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result. Negative yardage. Now, the offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. Mahomes throwing on 4th. He is going to find Hill here. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. Well, we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it. But in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out. Mahomes now on 1st down. Pressure, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back right around the 44. Takk McKinley made his way into the backfield.
They just gave up a sack there, and if I'm not mistaken, they gave up 4 last week, didn't they?
Yes. And just looking really porous, aren't they?
They really are, and I'm wondering if they're going to have to start thinking about keeping the tight end in, maybe a back, someone to help assist, because right now, the quarterback's been getting hit a lot in the last couple of games.
A 14-yard gain there as they look to improve this 14-point lead.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes when they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah, look at his name, man.
Maybe the defender gets a hand in the way and it pops in the air. And sometimes you throw it so hard your receiver can't handle it, and he pops it up in the air for the defenders to grab as well.
But a moot point there as they were able to connect. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They moved it a combined 33 yards.
You got to find one play to beat it.
Yellow. I go blue, lady. You can't block me. You can't block me.
Throwing on 1st down is Mahomes. Nowhere to
Ball hawk
escape,
is going
and
on
he goes down.
man.
Takk McKinley picks up
Ball
his
hawk,
second
switch
sack
assist.
of the afternoon.
Well, maybe that can give him a little bit of a pick-me-up, a little bit of a jolt. One of the few things that's gone right defensively.
Because other than that, it's really been a first half to forget.
Yeah, because he's going to run that old glitch shit, man. Get that nigga out of here,
second
man.
down and 17. Now, meanwhile, a pass that
we don't want you in here no way, motherfucker.
Winds up falling incomplete. Mecole Hardman, the intended target, and it's third down. From the gun, it's Mahomes. And going deep for Hill. The third down battle won by Atlanta's defense. Solid coverage. That is the first time that they've targeted him that he has not come down with a catch.
He's caught everything that's been thrown his way. A dominant pass receiver that can break down any defense, because when he's doing that kind of work, it really...
Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked. It's picked up. A live ball here, remember.
I'll bet you as they ran out there for that play, the head coach either on his headset or he pulled him aside and told the special teams coordinator, whatever block you've got, pull it out of the bag right now. We need a spark.
When you could just feel it on their sideline, the air just kind of out of the balloon. Now maybe you're right, a spark, a little bit of hope.
That's when the special teams coordinator who works on this ad nauseum, I'm talking about morning, noon, and night, he's trying to figure out, okay, where's my best opportunity? Which one do I have? And he pulled.
It's caught inside the 25. Well, big play there, Ryan to Jones. 48 yards for an offense that has not found the end zone yet. That's a big play.
There's the spark right there. The big play that they needed. Now they've got to go ahead and finish this drive and put this ball in the end zone.
So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. And it's caught. The Falcon passing game looking good on this drive as they get the first down. Seems as if the passing attack's starting to heat up a little bit here in the second quarter.
You can sense and you can see the momentum because now they're reading their patterns downfield, they're understanding the coverages, and they're finding the open holes in the defense.
They'll look to run with Freeman. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down. Back at the 2 now. Here's second and goal. Again, it'll be Freeman. And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain. This is third and goal. This Chiefs defense, they're giving it all they got. On the keeper, here's Ryan. And he will take it in for a Falcon touchdown. Matt Ryan taking it in as they are now on the board here in the first half.
Partner, that was simply an example of getting low, wasn't it?
It was indeed. And for the quarterback, so they get low the line. They did their job. It's the quarterback's job just to find a crease and dive.
Find a crease and just get in there. Ordinarily, you start low yourself, get low behind that offensive line. But sometimes they do such a great job, you can almost fall forward and find the crease for a touchdown.
Now Bullock will send this one away after the touchdown. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. The last time they had a little bit of a special teams breakdown. That field goal was blocked.
Yeah, and everything has to be precise in the kicking game. Snap, hold, kick. Obviously the blocking to keep people out. So what you really want to do is get in there.
It's caught inside the 25. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Tyreek Hill on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Chiefs strike quickly here for 6 points. No problem there on the extra point. And it's now 21-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. This is fielded at the goal line. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2 minutes. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
17 yards and a first down for Atlanta.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off. The quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. They run. Devontae Freeman. And very little daylight there. He'll get a couple up to the 44.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Ryan on target there to Sanu. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 41-yard line. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 41. From the gun, it's Ryan. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. Able to get there and pick it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Well, Charles, he's thrown 5 picks in a game before, and right now, after that one, he's standing on number 4.
And right now, your defensive coordinator is asking the offensive coordinator, can you do anything to slow this down? Because my guys have to keep running back out on the field. So play calling may come into it a little bit, maybe run the ball a little bit more, but a lot of it depends on the scoreboard. They may have to keep throwing it.
They'll come up 2nd and 6 now from the 24. Mahomes going to throw. And that is incomplete here. They were trying to get it into Kelsey that time, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
There are a good number of coaches that any time they call an in route are really worried about the play because there's so much traffic ordinarily that the ball has to get through to get to the receiver. And on that play, it was batted down.
So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Mahomes now to throw. Complete. The tight end, Kelsey. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down. First catch on that one for Kelsey, and it's a first down. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. Now a man open down the middle of the field. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup. And now with that completion, he's north of 200 yards here in the first half.
And he's going to break our statistician, Marvin, isn't he? Because Marvin right now is just tallying it up. Hope his hand doesn't hurt too much doing this or keeps hitting the calculator. But my goodness, what a start he is off to. By the end of this game, he could have monster numbers. He just wants to continue to be accurate.
Mahomes firing complete. It's a gain of 7, and it'll make it 2nd down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. Now it's Mahomes again. This pass going to be caught by Hardman. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. 23 yards the pickup there.
First down, Kansas City.
Yellow.
Mahomes now on first down. It is intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Keanu Neal. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. It's almost like you can see the look of frustration on his face. 4 interceptions last week. We talked about it all week. What did he do wrong? And another one here in the first half.
And you can understand the frustration. You actually feel his pain a little bit. But the worst thing he can do is what you're seeing right now, showing the other team that he's frustrated. All they're going to do is double their efforts to make him even more frustrated. He's got to gather himself himself, compose himself, and keep fighting.
He talked a lot about erasing that loss last week, getting back in. And my goodness, another interception. It's the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. The interception woes, they just continue to mount. He's thrown 5 picks. At this point, you got to be thinking, is it something between the ears?
I think a confidence hit does occur once you start getting those numbers up there a little bit. But as you and I both know, it's not always just one guy's fault. Maybe somebody ran a wrong pattern. Maybe some balls were tipped. It could be so many different things. Bottom line, though, it comes back to the guy throwing it.
Open man is Hill. He's got it. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. Mahomes now 11 of 16 through the air. It's 1st and 10. Working from the gun, Mahomes. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
Back to the air on 2nd down. It's Mahomes. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Ricardo Allen with a pick. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. Mecole Hardman, the intended target.
Yeah, y'all got too much talent to be that bad.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. Time here for likely a couple plays if they want it, but with the field position what it is, maybe better suited to just sit on this one?
I'm with you totally. I would sit on it and get into the locker room and start over. But if they do decide to try and make a play, we know what the basics are. You run draw, you run screen. I would maybe run a little swing pass and try and get my lineman out in space and see if they can chop a hole into the secondary and see if he can run a little bit.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. And finding the tight end Hooper. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. So we have come to halftime in what's already a 2-touchdown game. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, ready for the start of the 3rd quarter. The Chiefs have the lead and set to receive the football. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spend the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Alan Bailey, he's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9.
They need to stop to get back into this game, and here's one right to start the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, anytime you go to the lockers with that 2-3 score deficit, you're right. You need that stop, get the football back, and they've done just that.
Series to series, play to play.
He's got his man. That's Hardman. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. The 21 yards there as they convert on 3rd.
Yellow, on the line, right? You better be afraid of me.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. Completes it to Hardman. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done.
If he good,
2 chunk plays in a row.
Get a good 8 years out of the
yards, and so is this one.
Shit, who wouldn't want that? A good 8 years if he good.
Shit, nigga, they brought some.
This quarterback now over 300 yards.
Yeah, and they came in doing all right. He's better than them.
He's got a 1st and 10. On 1st down, they'll run with Hunt. And he only manages a couple here down to about the 38-yard line.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
From the 38, Mahomes. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 25-yard line.
Carver White said he pressing the
Mahomes will bring him up 1st and 10. And he's 4 for 4 now, throwing the ball to start the drive. Mahomes going to hand it off to Hunt. No, bottled up. Fumble. It's out. It's loose. And the Falcons say they have it. They do. Let's see now. That's 7 turnovers between last week and this week. 3 here in this game. 4 in last week's game.
Well, yeah,
you know I do my research.
Listen, it ain't no different than you getting into a fight with a motherfucker and nigga pick up a brick and hit you with it. You can press charges, but you gonna be the one going to jail, even if he the one that started.
Right now, because they spend all this time on it with the fundamentals, taking care of it, tucking it
would have been no issue.
This run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
That's the rules of the world, too.
Now it's Ryan.
I agree, but I don't even think nobody would have been suspended had he not smacked him with the helmet. Nobody would have been suspended.
He did it with that big
nobody would have been suspended. And the Pouncey would have never came over there to try and fuck him up after he saw him smack his quarterback with the helmet.
Here's Ryan.
Dude, but he got his nuts grabbed when he was pulling the shit out of the motherfucker helmet.
In there to get him, and that is sack number
when he was on the ground, and he was yanking the shit out of him like a rag doll.
Charles, what could the offense have done
and
to
then he
adjust
put it,
and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure
listen,
out.
I'm not saying that he wasn't in the wrong or nothing when he first tried to pull his helmet. But he didn't pull his helmet off.
The biggest one is maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case,
and that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown, Falcons! Julio Jones, his 9th touchdown of the season, as his guys are back within a single score. That's a score he felt they had to have here in the third quarter to get back in this game.
Man, first of all, 8 seconds left to go in the game. Make the tackle and keep it moving. You ain't have to slam him. First of all, he slammed the shit out of him at the end of the game when it was over. You had the W. That's why he got 5, 6. No, he didn't. He slammed it. He slammed the shit out of it. He didn't have to do that then.
Now Bullock will send this one away after the touchdown.
I understand what you're saying, but that's the rules is the rules. They stop. It was the end of the game. It wasn't even worth it. In the game, and let the game go.
About the 23
now the quarterback had a problem, and he shouldn't have did what he did. But they fight all the time in the NFL and pull each other helmets off. Yeah, he shouldn't have. No, he shouldn't. He shouldn't have.
The Chiefs' offense about set to begin this drive.
That's why he got 5, 6 penalties since he been in the league. He done broke a quarterback leg with a late hit.
The ball really well and wearing them down. In this case, though, giving up the football doesn't make them very happy. They can't wait to get back out there and atone for it.
Yeah, try to atone for it here on this drive. That goes for a Chiefs first down, 14 yards.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I
slung him around.
Hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size, you can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a first down.
He lost 6 there on the first down play. Now on 2nd and 16, Mahomes.
Oh, come on, leading.
Intercepted a third time. Picked off near the 44 and to the 43. So down inside the 45 to the 43-yard line. That's where they'll take over.
Yeah. 20. Well, that was back in the day. That's back in the day when they didn't know concussions fucked niggas' lives up.
That's why Tom Brady was GOAT.
The attempt on the dive, and he has it. What a catch.
Dude, you can get a concussion from getting slammed the shit out on your back by somebody 280 pounds, 300 pounds, dude.
A good post route run. They do
right.
Not like to let it
so what they're trying to do is limit that shit, and the niggas don't want to be putting all that money out.
He got it. Now it's Ryan.
And you still can get a concussion.
Now he's forced out left. They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4.
Yeah, he only gets a few yards on 1st and 10, but he's better off doing that than throwing an incompletion or even worse, an interception.
Listen, I'm not. No. I understand playing football is a choice. But certain hits they don't allow no more. You can't go across the middle launching with your helmet because they know that shit fuck niggas' lives up.
Here's Sanu on the catch. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. 11 yards there.
We can't do nothing about it. But the commission.
A lot of people ask the same question all the time. Why do we see so many slants in the red zone? The windows are tighter. Everything's more condensed. It has to be quicker. You've got to deliver the ball on time. Your biggest worry is tipped in the air. Because if that happens,
rush coming, and he's taken down. From the corner, it was Kendall Fuller with a sack.
Well, that was point counterpoint, wasn't it? They decided to throw for it on 1st and goal. Instead, the defense counters with pressure, and the defense wins, getting a big sack.
Playing or what?
Why niggas do gay shit like that, man? Ain't he a grown-ass man?
First down, a bit of a disaster, and now on 2nd and goal.
Back he definitely did kick the shit out of him.
Ryan on the handoff. It's Freeman.
Oh, good one.
And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Devontae Freeman. His 5th touchdown now on the year. As they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. And there you go. Nothing really too complex. Block, assignments. Let them run it in. They did it.
Fundamental football. Good blocking. Beats good
tackles. Just came in the party.
End result, touchdown.
Bullock good on the extra point, and we are tied at
Obviously
21.
he don't want to play. Giving up 100 points. Giving up 100 points in one quarter.
Into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kicks away.
Okay, and
this will be taken in at the 1. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line.
Well, that's what I'm talking about.
At their own 24-yard line.
Yeah. Come on, man. Anytime you're giving up 100 points, man, in a quarter.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Gets this to Kareem Hunt, his running back. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. Back now here on EA Sports. All even as we get ready to start the 4th. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Now Mahomes.
Oh, what am I doing?
And this is going to be intercepted. Ricardo Allen with a pick. And now off to the races, down the right side. Yet another interception, and I just had to double-check my math. But it is now 8 between last week and this week.
Well, I just used a calculator. I didn't worry about double-checking it. But the thing that always throws me when you see quarterbacks in this type of a bad spot, they're trying to figure out what they can do to change it, and sometimes they try too hard, and they never get out of it. And that's where he is right now. He's just locked in a really bad way.
A field goal could get him
he had
the
about
lead,
18. He had about 18 fumble recoveries.
Ryan keeps it on the sneak, and he gets in. Touchdown, Atlanta. Matt Ryan keeping it himself from a yard out, and the Falcons have taken the lead. He's given him a little jolt, just gave him the lead there, but 2 TDs now in the game.
And didn't give this motherfucker superstar traits and all kinds of shit.
And simply saying, I want to win.
And now he's hoping his defense has that mentality as they try to hang on to that lead. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line.
So to pause that shit like, yo, you got to play, bro. Or quit and take the L. We in the fourth. I'm about to start running it and run this clock.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. On 2nd and 11 now. Mahomes going right side here, and that's complete. 15 yards on the play, first down. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
A running play here on first down is going to go nowhere as he is tackled behind the line of scrimmage. This linebacking core, they've done a good job of keeping that running game in check, haven't they?
They certainly have, and what they'll also do when this game is over is thank the guys up front, the big defensive line, because they've kept them clean.
And now here is another interception. Picked up by Keanu Neal. And he'll return this ball across midfield to the 47-yard line. Gosh, you add up last week and this week now, that's 9 interceptions in this two-game stretch, and we're not done here.
It's almost as if they can't even believe their eyes. Or maybe, partner,
Myles Garrett needs to control himself.
They believe him, get out of it, and make plays
yes,
for them to win the game.
Well, they've said they believe in him. That's being tested right here.
What?
This is Freeman on 1st and 10. And he picks up about 6 as he gets this down to the 41. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game. Now, obviously, that's some good work there defensively, being able to stop them and bringing up a key third down. But if you're on the offensive side of the ball, there's an opportunity, because I know what defensive guys are thinking right now, to stop them, get to the ball. That means they might not be sound defensively. There could be some opportunities.
And you said key third down. Devontae Freeman, they're not going to get him. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Devontae Freeman with his 2nd TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the Falcons push further out in front. Now Bullock to add the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
He wasn't trying to let him kick him in the game. He was trying to hold that shit up because that nigga Garrett was wilding the fuck out. So he just held him down, and then Pouncey, the one that came over and did the extra shit. The Castro, the Castro was just trying to diffuse the shit.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180.
Oh yeah, after he saw that, I don't blame him.
Frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them.
The only reason why Pouncey came over there was because he saw his quarterback get smacked in the head with the
so don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. It's Kelsey on the ground. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45.
All of them wouldn't have did it. That was dumb by the quarterback.
And a Kansas City first down. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Running with Hunt here out of the shotgun. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Give him 15 yards on that one. Kansas City has a first down.
Would you say this offense is locked in right now?
They're having no trouble on this drive. What is it, 3 plays, 3 first downs?
Yeah, you talk about on the march. They keep this up, they'll get to that end zone real fast.
Throwing now is Mahomes. And nearly another interception. They've been around the ball all game.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
The team got fined because all the players came off the benches.
You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time. 2nd and 10 now from the 27. Now here's Mahomes. And he completes it to Hunt. So he got free at 1 tackle, but couldn't do a whole lot else.
But that's still no excuse, man.
The Chiefs on third down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This is 3rd and 9.
Exactly.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. And that will be incomplete.
What did Myles Garrett do? What did Myles Garrett do? So what? What that mean? What that mean? Come on, man. Some of y'all niggas let y'all white friends call y'all niggas. So please, stop. Some of y'all young niggas run around, let y'all white friends use the word. So stop. All right. Well, I might not be none of y'all motherfuckers, but you know what the fuck I'm saying. Yeah. I ain't saying it's cool. I never let a white motherfucker say it. I have a problem with it. But I ain't gonna do it. I ain't gonna fuck a nigga up. I ain't gonna fuck a nigga up at my job that's gonna call me a nigga and fuck my job up either. What the fuck? I ain't that stupid either. Now when I was in college and a white motherfucker said it, you gonna get your ass fucked up. But I wasn't losing no job or nothing. So it's a difference. And words can't hurt you. Well, he should have. He should have got a penalty.
Keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it
because of the helmet.
They'll go for it. It's Mahomes. That's going to be caught. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down.
Yeah, I don't feel that it should go into next season. This season good, the playoffs good. Next season you come back, maybe do some anger management or some shit, and that's about it.
They got it 1st and goal as they look to punch in a late score. They'll try to run with Hunt, and he is in. Touchdown, Kansas City. Kareem Hunt, his 6th touchdown of the season, as his guys are back within a single score. They do tack on the extra point as well.
Exactly. That's why I said that's part of the reason. Dude, the motherfucker got like 5 personal fouls. He broke a motherfucker quarterback leg with an illegal hit and late hit.
Dude. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
He got him on. He got him on a whole bunch of other ones. He's slamming the quarterback down way after the ball is out, doing dumb shit. Motherfuckers undisciplined.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And this game not quite over yet.
He undisciplined.
See him take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right. They've got to get a first down and make them use up all their timeouts in order to feel like they have this one in hand.
Well, the offense has had a big day. He's been great running the football, but I don't think anybody liked that last result.
Right.
No, they didn't like the last result at all, but they have to look at it in total, don't they? They've had a big day running the football. You take an occasional loss or an occasional bad play along the way, but all in all, they have to like what they've done.
Freeman again. And the Chiefs D closes in on him again, and they drop him behind the line. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up third down.
Look, I wish he would see my Eagles pick him up.
Play. Can you envision them putting this in the air?
Totally. I mean, look at who he has under center right now. If you can't trust him with the football, you can't trust anyone.
That'd be dumb as shit.
I want the ball down the stretch. Get the first down. Keep it in the hands of my offense.
That'd be dumb as shit if they did that.
It'll be a gain of 8, but it'll also lead to a 4th down. I hate to surrender the football when you're nursing a slim lead, but they're going to have to punt it away. Trust that defense.
It's the right play at this stage of the game as well. You don't need to press it here because you do have that little bit of a cushion, and you count on your D to make it stand up.
And this doesn't end well at all as they stop him far behind the line to gain. Dan Quinn's guys unable to come through there on 4th down. The Chiefs will have the football back in excellent field position. They'll run on 1st down.
Get out of that. Get out.
And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as they get it with just 19 seconds left on the clock. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Back to throw. That's caught left side by Hardman. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8. They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here. Well, Charles, they were close in the end, but they couldn't get that last play, that last little miracle play done. They were within striking distance, but couldn't find a way to score.
Hey, don't talk
now. They definitely had hope.
Don't talk shit now.
Opportunity. Just unable to cash in at the end. Not an easy play by any stretch, but they definitely had a chance.
Bro, I wasn't even
for
really
Atlanta,
playing.
it's a cause for celebration. Their first win of the year after 11 straight defeats. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Detroit Lions. Meanwhile, for the Chiefs, it's another week with more questions than answers as they...
Oh, shit. Oh, this nigga is stupid.
asking my name, huh? Ready? S-T-R-O. I ain't come to play with you. Life challenging, but I wouldn't trade with you. It's early, I'm up. I can't spend the day with you. I'm out of my business. I ain't getting paid with you. My color bright. I ain't finna fade with you. Man, I gotta come clean like I made with you. I been on my everybody drop when I drop. Look at shorty, she support ride. Lifting up, never not on my grind. New York City time. Another brother better, you will never find. I've been in my bag like groceries. Competition shouldn't take shots, take notes, please.
I mean, if y'all don't need him. There's a back. Who y'all back up?
You will never know. You ain't never tried. Work it out. Hit the gym. Hit the field. Hey, yo, I need that. Big chips, man, I need that. Hustle hard on the job. You can see that. On my head is real good. We don't need your feedback. They clear the way when my crew coming through.
Disco gon' send some back.
What I do? Lace up the shoes, chase W's. Now what I do? Lace up the shoes, chase W's. Yeah, beats, leave it in the street. Case on the news.
What I do? Lace up my shoes, chase W's. Great color coops. Oh no, I can't be number 2. MVP the league most valuable. They sweet as apple juice. Talking trophies, I done grabbed a few. Can't match this attitude. I wear my heart on my sleeve, please. I move like the wind, can't catch this breeze. Freeze. Stop you in your tracks. There's not no pre-season. We seeking W's like Tupac used to.